It's oh my gosh, we were talking about $1,000 a month. It's not $1,000 a month.
Right?
No, right.
Another lower third disclaimer. Sarah is not $1,000 a month.
And welcome back to the Riley Black Project. Crystal and John.
Hey.
What is up?
Oh, you know.
Oh, wait. How is it? What is up? How is it? No.
Leave that to Garrett.
Leave that to Garrett.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah. Stressed and blessed. You know? Just.
Yes, we are. Highly favored, as Charlemagne likes to say.
Stop it.
A lot going on. Stick around for the life
much.
update at the end.
Mm-hmm.
And this episode is brought to you by
Katie with Monarch Pine. If you are looking for jewelry findings or blanks, check her out on her new website, monarchpine.com. And make sure to use code Riley Black for 10% off. Oh, wait. And patrons get a sweeter discount.
That's right. Yes, they do. And if you're a Patreon member and you're not part of the TRBP Hangout Facebook group, make sure you sign up for that, because that is just for our patrons. Mm-hmm. And if you're not a patron yet and you're part of the Gen Pop, you could still be part of the Facebook group over at Riley Black Project Community Facebook group. Mm-hmm. And also, at the time that this is airing, this is the beginning of Next Level, right? Next Level's like
when this airs, we will be driving in the car 2 days to Texas.
Next Level. Yeah. Mm-hmm. So if you're listening to this in the first week that it airs,
wish us luck.
We'll be heading over to Next Level. Hopefully you are as well. Still plenty of tickets left, so you're not missing out. Mm-hmm. What booth number are we? So they come over and say hi.
501. I believe.
It is. Maybe 501, maybe around the 501
and
area.
503, I think.
Between there.
I'm pretty 95% sure.
Say hi, keychain things, take pictures.
Yeah.
We love to see everybody. Mm-hmm. And if you're a patron member, obviously you have a 10-day head start.
Yes.
And you know we're going to be there. So we hope to see everyone there. Mm-hmm. Come by, say hi.
Yes.
That's the particulars, right?
Yep.
Our guest today, very special guest. She's very nervous, I believe.
Always.
I'm blanking out. I know. Know that she.
You know her name, right?
I mean, I would hope so.
I hope so too.
Don't ask me her
but what are you
last
blanking
name.
on? What it's called?
No, just her fun facts.
Oh,
her fun facts. Because I know.
Remember, we joked about it right before.
That's right, Joel.
And what she does for fun.
Right. For fun. For fun.
Exactly.
So as she puts it, as a true Gen Zer. Mm-hmm. She's all about her dog Joel.
Yeah, totally her child.
So we'll find out what breed and all the
yeah.
Maybe Joel will make a cameo, because animals love to jump on the camera.
Right, they do.
For some strange reason, this person loves to run for fun.
And I said, I don't even like running for life. If you're chasing me, I'll do a bit of a jog. But the way these knees are set up,
they don't run.
No, they can't.
They don't run.
And
then also, main reason, just started a what is it? What kind? I don't want to give the name just yet.
It's a subscription.
Yes. So welcome to the show, Sara, with my something compassion, my social
companion.
Can't with you guys.
You know, this is part of my charm. I always forget some part of the intro.
So for those people who didn't understand that, Sara. Hello, my friend.
Yes.
With my social companion.
Should I change the name?
No. Only because he can't say it.
Me. I add S's to the back of design
of everything. Yeah, but everyone does that. Yeah, so it's just how it goes.
How's it going?
Love that. It's going really well. Like you said, definitely nervous. Confirmed you got that right.
So for anybody who doesn't know, if you've heard me mention my VA or virtual assistant, surprise, that's her. She has literally saved my life many times. Mm-hmm. She's created many landing pages and just, DNS stuff that I just absolutely hate. If you get an email from me, it's usually... I would say it's a collaboration of the two of us, but it's a collab. with me and Sara. I still suck at delegating, so I, really
has to have some control.
I just and sometimes I just don't even have it together enough to delegate it to someone else, because it's like, oh, I want her to do this, but like I have to figure out the password, or I want her to do this, but I have to figure out what I want her to do with it, that kind of stuff. So but you've helped take a lot off of our plate, here and there, and it's been a lifesaver. So before we get into that, first we'll talk about your dog a little bit. Maybe that'll help you get a little loosen up. And then we'll talk about what you did before you started this subscription. So tell me about Joel. How old is he? What breed?
He's 8 years old. He's a pit bull. He's a Cancer. He's like super in tune with his emotions, and he's also directly under me.
Nice.
And he has his little toy margarita right now.
Nice. He's having drinks. Nice.
Yeah, he's having drinks.
What kind of pit bull? Is it a blue nose, red nose?
He's white, actually.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he's like fully white. I mean, he's got like little cow spots a little bit. Yeah,
okay.
But can you?
And isn't it true that a lot of the white pit bulls are deaf?
That's boxers.
Yes.
Is it boxers?
But I think all white. I think all like white dogs.
Yeah.
Yeah. We had I had one of the first vets I took him to, like just automatically assumed it and was like yelling at him, and I was like, no, he's not deaf.
like, hey, how you doing, doggy?
Yeah, and he's like looking at me. He's like he has crazy side eye, and he's like, what is this woman doing?
Dog side eye. It's
with
like, yes, it's just so
powerful.
Mom, why is he yelling at me?
It's just so funny seeing a dog or an animal make like emotional facial like.
Panda gives me
because if they're
all
like
the time.
She does.
She'll be laying there like this, where her tongue's sticking out. And I'll be like, Panda, and then she'll open one eye and give me the side eye. Like, what do you want? I'm relaxing here.
Panda trolls him all the time.
Would you like an English bulldog?
She barks at him. So like he'll be like walking around like all evening or something, like just doing all this stuff. He'll finally sit down. It's been like maybe 5 minutes, and she's like, "Oh, cool, you're comfy now. Okay, take me outside."
And sometimes
I'll be sitting right there, have been sitting for a while, can take her out, get up, go over to the door. No, she wants him.
I'll even take her to the door before I sit down. In preparation for that. And she'll have no parts of it. And then I sit down, nothing. And as soon as I guess the sound of that motor makes her want to pee, but as soon as the recline goes, there
she starts huffing and puffing,
and backing up. Like she looks at me, and instead of like chart, she'll like start backing up while like huffing and puffing and not barking yet. And then I'll be like, this bitch. And then I look at you like, get your dog.
Okay. She chose you, so
she knows what she wants.
Yeah. So, your life with Joel, he's your furry child.
Yeah, I mean, I totally get that. That sounds crazy, especially when people are like, "No, Sarah, like I have an actual child." Right. But like, he goes to daycare every day.
I forgot about that. I knew this, but forgot.
He's class president. Like, I don't think people realize like he's on safety patrol. Like, it's a full-time thing.
He's an 8-year-old.
Okay, how was he nominated by his peers?
Yeah.
Like,
he was voted by his peers. He like has a sense of responsibility. Like when he walks into a room,
he commands attention.
Yeah.
Oh my god, I love it.
Have you had him all 8 years?
Yeah.
Nice.
That's awesome. 7.5. I got him when he was six months old.
Okay.
So, but yeah, the whole journey.
Does he run with you?
No. Oh my goodness. Absolutely not. He would never put himself through that.
No.
No. He's a stroller. he likes to stroll, he likes to sniff, he likes to really take in every second slowly. He would absolutely never run. No.
That's so funny.
Sounds like our kind of dog.
Right? Ours hates walks, so
she doesn't even go for a walk.
No, we tried a couple times, and she was like, "What is this? Leave me alone. I want to be sleeping on the carpet with my tongue out." That's
yeah. Totally get it.
So I met you through Eon. So you work your day job is Eon, and you do some similar things, for them as well, right?
Yeah, I do. So I'm with Eon every single day. That's like my quote unquote 9 to 5.
Yeah.
And we do a lot. I'm sorry, our team or whatever does a lot. It's a small group. I don't think people realize how small but impactful of a group that we have. So we do a lot, either from social media, obviously what I do, but also trade show planning and just some administrative things.
Yeah.
It's one of those where a lot of hat situations.
Yeah.
But it's awesome because I met you two through Eon. I've met everybody through it. It's really cool. It's a really cool group. I had no idea about this space.
Yeah. Well, I know that was so funny was that and I don't know how, you were captured, but when we talked
from the wild.
Sounds terrible. But Danny, he hired a lot of his friends kind of, or people that previous coworkers or people he knew, which makes sense. It's kind of where you go first because it's easy. But there were so many people from just random walks of life that had no idea about lasers.
Yeah.
And it was just so cool that they were pulled into this and then, part of the laser family, accidentally. Hey guys, how great would it feel if this was the year you finally got to escape the 9 to 5 and embrace a lifestyle of creativity and entrepreneurship?
Every Wednesday at 12 p.m. Eastern, Eon Laser USA invites you to join the Above and Beyond webinar, where you'll learn how you can make this a reality.
Join leading laser industry professional and brand ambassador Emily, aka That Mom with a Laser, and Eon Laser USA's sales manager Alicia as they dive into all things Eon.
Learn about the advantages of owning an Eon Laser and get the scoop on Eon's rewards and partner benefits. Plus, get a glimpse at how everyday people who started out with zero experience paid off their lasers, scaled their businesses, and transformed their lifestyles.
So if you're ready for a lifestyle change, head on over to eonlaser.us/whyus and sign up for the Above and Beyond webinar today.
Thanks for listening. Laser on.
Bye.
The Riley Black Project is sponsored by Monarch Pine.
Monarch Pine is your trusted source for premium laser blanks and jewelry findings. From large loop earring hooks made specifically for acrylic and wood earrings to laser-tested stainless steel necklace and bracelet blanks, they have everything you need to bring your creative ideas to life.
As a maker, you know the value of quality supplies. And that's exactly what Monarch Pine delivers. Whether you're crafting as a hobby or running a full-time business, their products make it easy to design confidently and create stunning pieces.
Head to monarchpine.com and use code RileyBlack to get 10% off your order. Riley Black patrons get an even bigger discount, so don't miss out.
While you're at it, join the Monarch Pine Craft Supply Insiders Facebook group. It's a vibrant community where makers share tips, inspiration, and their incredible creations.
Monarch Pine, where your creativity takes center stage. Visit monarchpine.com and use code RileyBlack today.
Not tomorrow.
Today. And then, so you also started, when did you start doing the virtual assistant stuff?
I don't know the timeline. It's all blurred together the last
About
3 years, to be honest.
Yeah, 3 or 2, yeah.
Was it 2 years? Yeah, so 3 years ago. It was
2, 3.
Heather from Lobo Designs. She was I was gassing her up because she's so entrepreneurial. And she was like, Sarah, why don't you do it? And I was like, absolutely not. That's so crazy. Why would you ever say something like that? And then she was my first client.
Yeah.
And then it was really cool because I had my normal job and then I could do stuff on the side because I don't have a real kid or something.
Right.
I have a lot of time. So that's where that came in.
Well, and who doesn't need to
supplement
supplement right now?
Right.
You know?
Yeah.
Like, or doesn't want to, you know what I mean? Especially if you have a little bit of like less responsibilities than like people with families or kids and stuff. When you have that free time and you're young, like I wish I kind of would have. I mean, I did. I went to school part-time and worked full-time. So I did like fill it up with like growth things, and then I replaced college with a child. Basically, I overlapped them about a year, and then thankfully that was it. But yeah, so I mean, having that time, and then is that when you fell in love with it, when you first started working with her?
Yeah, I think so. It just made me realize like how much you can do, I guess. And I didn't say this. It was kind of like a given in my brain, but yeah, to kind of supplement. And I like, my biggest thing was like paying off student loans. And it was during the whole like, oh, it's going to be forgiven. And everyone's like, no, it's not. So I was like, I guess I should probably start paying those off. So I would just take any supplemental income or like anything from like VAing. I would just put directly into, I would pay it directly to my student loans. And then I found out that you have to pay taxes.
Oh.
So I wasn't like putting anything aside.
Oops.
Yeah. So now I have a system for that.
We live and we learn, you know? Oh my God. She told me she was just randomly sending them money so that they like a random amount before sorry, I did not mean to throw you under the bus like that. But before she hired Katie, she was Katie Gallo.
Right,
She didn't know what she was doing.
Right.
But we can send money to the IRS.
Hey, it's better than not sending anything.
I mean, I get it. It's like,
you have no idea what you're doing when you're a small business.
Money.
Yeah, of course, especially a side hustle.
Right, that's what I'm saying. It's a side hustle. You're like, you know, you got like one or two, you know, in this case, one or two like clients and stuff. So it's like, it is steady, but you still look at it like, oh, that's just side money. So I'm going to use this to pay that off.
Right.
You know, or to like add on to what I'm already paying just to like get rid of it and pay off debt. I get it. It's kind of like what it probably is what led you to like, oh, I got this debt too. I'll use that money to pay for it. Yeah. Not knowing, oh, wait, I'm starting a business.
Right. Yeah.
To get that money.
Yeah. Because a lot of us is accidental. Exactly. Same for you, right?
Yeah, pretty much. I wasn't expecting, because Heather kind of fell into, like, she kind of fell into my lap, but she did it for me. She was like, you need to do this. So then after that, I started to work with Emily as well from That Mom with a Laser. And I still do. And then it just kind of like kept going. And then it like really feels.
Sorry, okay. You now work for, I don't know where my voice went.
The universe didn't want you to interrupt
her. And you work for LogoJet as well now, right?
Yeah, I do, like, again, like a contract for them. Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah, it's crazy, like how those things work. But now I'm like capped out. Like I can't do any more.
Well, and so before we get into that, because now that you're capped out and you can't really take on any more one-on-one clients, and that's why you started your subscription partially, you were saying that you were paying off school loans. What were you going to school for? Like, what was your degree?
Oh, I did my degree's in journalism and digital media. So when I like, my plan throughout college was to do, I also, like in high school, I was in an international studies program. So then I did journalism, and I really wanted to do like international journalism.
Okay.
And then I just got like scared, you know, like, and then COVID hit, and I was like, I was finally with my family again. 'Cause like in college, you go away from your family, like life gets away from you. And then I was finally back in the same town as my family. And I was like, I don't want to leave it, let alone for like a whole career away. It was just, the passion was kind of gone.
Yeah.
But I respect the heck out of them.
It is a fun career path.
Yeah.
That abroad journalism, because you get into some hairy. There's definitely adrenaline. I miss it a little bit.
She doesn't seem the type to.
No, I can see her.
Yeah.
Yeah,
is it kind of like
I can see her out there in the helmet
Van Zeller?
and the
What's her name?
Yeah.
Mariana
Vanzelli. Yeah. Trafficked. If you're not watching.
Are you gonna go interview the drug dealers?
Yeah.
I don't know. Probably. I like when I was growing up, like I guess this is the same for a lot of people, but like you just have no sense of like how fragile life is. And I felt like I was an adrenaline junkie for like most like my whole youth, probably into like my early 20s. And then I was like, and then I hit the whole other side. I did a full 180 and I was like borderline agoraphobic. Like I was like, I can't go outside. Like I'm gonna die. I can't drive on the highway. Like I don't know what happened.
Yeah.
But anyway, that's where I am now. Now I'm trying to find the balance.
Yeah.
Yeah. As media, you have that that false sense of security that nothing can happen to you because you're reporting on it.
Yeah. And then things happened, and that's why he also got out of it, because it got very real towards the end that, you know, it was a very like risky job that he was doing. Like for the most part, you didn't really feel like that because, you know, you're reporting on like a house fire that like passed. There's no real risk anymore. The weather, yes, that did make me anxious when you were reporting on like hurricanes and that kind of stuff. But until that situation in Orlando, where a reporter and a photog were actually like, you know, attacked, you know, it wasn't. And then there was a situation that you before that were also felt like uneasy about your location and had to leave, and some of you got some slack and stuff for it. It was like, oh wait, like this really is like, you know. And before that you were even
but the cameraman never dies.
It's true sometimes.
The reporter, but the cameraman never dies.
But like, and then the like political stuff that was going on, and like
fun.
the tear gas. No, that was not. Fun. It was not fun for me at home.
Being in the middle
like,
of the riots.
Oh no, thank you.
No.
But yeah, so I'm glad you're in a much safer
I am.
occupation
I'm not
now.
gonna lie. Every now and then I miss it a little bit.
Of course, yeah, because the adrenaline is not like quite the same.
No.
So then, what made you think about the creating My Social Companion? So I guess briefly tell us what it is and like what pain point or what you were trying to fix in creating it.
Yeah, so I would get a good amount of people and makers in specifics. I would get kind of DMs or emails like, oh, can you help me with this, or do you know how to do this, or just like little one-off questions that weren't just, the answer wasn't just like a one thing. Like it was definitely like a whole process and like a broader understanding of just certain aspects of marketing. So I was like, ooh, what if like I could curate something every single month and like get them ready for the month, like so that they could just go ahead and plan out everything and not have to worry about it. And it's not like hiring a full-time social media manager, because they are expensive, because it is time. It's time, it's labor, it's strategy. It's just like, if you're not in the position to do that, which a lot of small business owners aren't in the position to do that, there's no reason to do that if you have the tools handy. And then a lot of these people, like, they're used to DIYing it. So I think I just thought it would work well for this niche. So what it is a monthly membership where there's essentially just a ready content plan. So there's 30 or 31 days worth of ideas. And then in the next module, there's going to be 31 actual caption prompts. And then I walk you through how to build your brand voice within an AI to help you, because if you're not using an AI as like a employee to your business, like I think you're really missing out.
I agree. Yeah.
And
I fought it for so long, but I also agree.
So did I. And I still fight with it now, because I'm like, I know how to write an email. Why am I putting this into this bot? Like, I know how to do this.
Speaking of,
it's just...
Last night on the couch, fun fact, I used it to find out why an old, I guess we'll call him an ex, why he was in prison. So I had ChatGPT.
Yeah, she's searching people up on ChatGPT.
Because I couldn't find anything on my own. Yeah. And I found out what his charges were. So thank you, ChatGPT, for helping me. I just realized. Uh-oh. Okay, so within my friends group, I am the one when they are dating someone new, they send me their name.
Yeah.
And I go like crazy.
You're the PI.
You're Nancy Drew.
I haven't needed to do that since I started using ChatGPT. And now I realize I can put Pixel Ray Boom to work.
Right.
That's her name.
Or
she named herself
they
that.
don't need you because they can do it themselves.
I'll have to see. I don't know if my friends
You've
are
been
using
replaced
ChatGPT.
just like you were replacing my business.
Not with these friends. They're not like business owners. So again, I don't know. There are some people, but most of the people I know who are using ChatGPT, they're using it for their business.
Oh.
And so I don't know if a lot of
No, ChatGPT is becoming the new Google.
I understand that, but I see now I need to ask my friends who are non-business owners if they use it and like how. Yeah.
Attention all laser owners and crafters. Are you tired of spending hours cutting, painting, and assembling laser products? Look no further than the Crazy Laser Dad's Laser Ready Blanks.
Their high-quality blanks are expertly sourced and tested and ready to use on your laser. Say goodbye to the hassle and frustration of time-consuming projects and hello to more time creating and selling.
Plus, with their wide selection of items, you'll surely find the perfect blank for your customers.
Visit crazylaserdad.com today and take your laser crafting to the next level with their Laser Ready Blanks.
Are you tired of endlessly joining jump rings?
There's gotta be an easier way.
Are your wrists aching after numerous orders? Introducing Keychain Thingies, the time-saving solution for anyone making keychains.
It's so fast and easy.
These revolutionary plastic thingies make large or multiple orders a snap. So easy, even a child can do it.
That was so easy.
So what are you waiting for? Go to keychainthingies.com and order now. Keychain Thingies will change your life. However, they should not be used to cure any medical ailments, repair broken relationships, or help lose weight. Do not use Keychain Thingies unless you want to save time and aggravation.
But anyway, so back to the all the perks. So they get the prompts, they figure out how to like create their own brand voice.
Yeah, create their own brand voice. You set that up one time. I talk about how like you can organize your chats. So you can be like, this person is my caption assistant. This person only writes my emails. I'm saying person, I mean bot. This bot, only does XYZ. And then I'll also supply 10 reel templates, like REEL, so like the video templates, within Canva, like the free Canva account. Again, nice. Like graphic designers are screaming right now, but like Canva does some, like you can do a lot with Canva.
Yeah.
Just the free version. So it was really important to me that makers in specific understand 2 powerful free tools and then have a strategy to execute for every month. And then there's like a bonus. This one's my favorite actually, because I love email, which is like not a Gen Z thing to say, but I love email. I think it's like the most intimate, like, point of contact. I check my email more than my text messages. Like when I see a good email from a brand, I'm like, yes, absolutely.
Well, and I mean, sorry, go ahead, finish your thought.
No, it was not. I don't know.
Okay.
I don't know what it was.
Oh, sorry. Didn't mean to ice you. Well, but talking about email, so like when we've watched a lot of Shark Tank and stuff, and especially when all this weird stuff was going on with Instagram and Facebook and TikTok, it just really reiterated how important email marketing is. And email marketing was, again, another thing that I kind of like swept to the side until I created my course, because I didn't understand its purpose, its use, how to use it effectively. Right. I didn't even know how to start an email list, if I'm being completely honest. I didn't know that you needed like a service to capture those emails, and that there was laws about like, how like all of that stuff, right? So I didn't know any of that, because again, most of us became business owners accidentally. So it's not like I learned this before I started. This was definitely way an afterthought. But just seeing how like Shark Tank, like how they would literally drool over like huge email lists, and
it was our biggest takeaway from Podfest this last year. Was email marketing and the importance of it.
And and just, you know, again, with social media, it's it's an amazing, mostly free tool. But it has its downfalls. You can lose your social media in 2 seconds by a hacker or a glitch or something. And if that does happen, how you get some of them back is by your email list. Like I still check them. The email marketing still works on me every once in a while. I get an email about a sale, and it's awesome because it's like, I don't know if I would have seen that sale, you know, on my Facebook feed. Who knew if the algorithm wanted to push that to me, or if they paid enough for the ads for them to push it out to me. You know what I mean? So email marketing is huge, and it can be overwhelming too, to create an engaging email that people will hopefully open and not just be like trash. Right. And the what is it? The unsubscribe button or whatever. Yeah, that one. Woo, first few emails you sent, those hurt. Those sting a little.
They hurt.
But then
when you send them and they unsubscribe.
Yeah. Yeah, and you're like, dang, I gave you a discount, man. Like, what did I do? Stuff. And because I'm the type that, like, it takes a lot for me to unsubscribe. You either have to, like, really step outside of, like, why I follow you, like, several times, or
I'm the reverse to what they tell you. If you email me a lot, then you're top of mind. I remember to unsubscribe. If you send me one like here and there and like sporadically, I'll forget. I can easily bypass like one or two, but if you're sending like a weekly email or whatever, I'm like, oh yeah, that's right. I was gonna unsubscribe. Let me do that now.
Well, so that's a good question I have for you. So we've always heard that like if you send them too infrequently, it can actually create more unsubscribes from your email list. But what are your thoughts on like how frequently should you be sending emails to your?
I think it really just depends on how active your business is. Like I definitely would say, because a lot of the emails that like personally that I get are like clothing emails or like supermarket emails or whatever, and I get them like couple times a day almost. And I don't unsubscribe because I'm like, maybe I'll get that ad, like maybe this is the ad for next week, or like maybe this is the sale I want. So I think it really depends. I think it's important to get into a rhythm though, because if you don't send a lot, sometimes that really hurts like your deliverability rate. Maybe it'll go straight to spam. One thing I set up for my membership when it launches is that when someone does join and they pay for it, in the initial email I walk them through, if they use Apple Mail, Gmail, Yahoo, I walk them through how to essentially like prioritize these emails if they're interested in, so to move it from the promotion tabs or the spam or me too, because I like when I empty my trash, I go through tabs, and normally the promotions I just select all delete on Gmail. So I like really made it a point, because I love email, to go in and like tell them this is what you need to do. If you want this.
Well, and I'll have it as like I want to see all of them, and I don't want them really like organized necessarily, because one, they don't always organize them correctly. And then two, if I don't, I'll miss some. So I remember like when that filtering started, I was like, I missed like several emails because I didn't realize I wasn't seeing like my full list. It was only whatever it was categorizing it as. And I switch it all the time, I think, to all mail is what I usually end up doing to mine, unless I'm looking for something specific, or like I do just want to look at like what are the promotions, like whatever. But yeah, that well, and then, you're fighting. If you think too far, like if I'm an overthinker, if I think too far into it, I'm like, oh, they're not even going to open it. Like, oh, what if I go to their spam? There's just so many things, so many factors that you can just like overthink. And then it just kind of, the analysis paralysis, you don't end up sending anything at all.
I know.
But with like algorithms right now, I've heard a lot of people, even people who have large accounts, of how like for them, just because the algorithm is always being changed, and it feels like lately it's not necessarily for the better for a lot of people. They're struggling with finding their audience, which even more so I think is really important for people to have that email list, because these are people who have signed up to be your audience. And then, it just gets you right in front of them. And we've all had Facebook tell you about, show you a post from 5 days ago. And if it's like a flash sale or something, that's gone. And you're like, oh, cool. I totally needed whatever that was. And now I'm pissed because I missed 25% off, or, whatever. So emails are huge. And then you also we'll recap really quick because we've been all over the place. So the calendar of daily suggestions and prompts of like what to post and stuff, so they don't have to think about it. The 10 Reels Canva templates. There's a bug. What? Can you? I'm busy. And the email template. And then you also give a like business or whatever tip, right? What's the tip that you give?
Yeah, I have it currently as like a Etsy or Shopify tip, because I think there's just like an unlimited amount there.
Right.
It's specifically, I like DJ'd for a second.
Wicked.
Specifically Shopify. I just feel like our space like doesn't tap into it as powerful as it is. So
I'm definitely
like
not using
unlimited.
it. Yep, I'm not using it to its full potential. And I mean, case in point, so you gave me early access to it so that I could review it and, point out anything I saw. I asked a shit ton of questions. I was like rapid firing them as I was like going through it. But it was really great. And the tip, the Shopify Etsy tip that she gave, like I see that, I won't say what it was, but I see the field in Shopify all the time. And I'm like, cool. Don't know what that is. Don't have time to deal with it.
Right.
Moving on. And it's not something I'm using or utilizing at this point. And it doesn't take a lot of time, especially if you set it up from the beginning, like when you're doing a new listing. And if it does bring more, people to your listings and your products, like, that can't hurt.
It can't hurt at all.
Yeah. They have it on social media now too.
Oh, interesting.
By the way.
Okay.
Yeah. Like you could do it when you post like honestly anywhere. I do it on LinkedIn too.
Yeah. So with the what do you call it? The social media manager that you were saying, obviously this doesn't necessarily replace that. This is kind of like a, depending on where you're at, maybe you don't want to spend that kind of money. Do you know how much they generally go for? Like if you hired, someone one-on-one to do this for you, what would people expect to pay? And I know obviously that would be different like per area and stuff, but
yeah, I would say a minimum, especially in like a niche specific field, like either lasering or whatever the makerspace is. Like it's bottom 1,000 a month.
Yeah.
And that's
a lot.
If you don't have that to spend, like the last thing you want to spend it on is social media. Like that,
right?
Because it's not rocket science, but it's time consuming. And it's just a lot of people don't want to put their energy towards it, and I totally get it. So that's what I was really shooting for, because I was actually talking to you, Crystal, like a couple days ago, and I was kind of going through like all the possible things that somebody could say negatively about
Right.
it. And one of the things that came top of mind was like, why would I need this? Like, I know how to do all this. And it's not a matter of knowing how to do it. It's a matter of that it's already done, because
Right.
I know how to do a lot of things and I don't do a lot of things.
Yep.
Like,
the whole reason I hired Katie Gallo with the Gallo Group. I technically should know how to do my finances because that's literally what my degree is in, but I didn't want to, and I kept not getting around to it. And, you know, yeah, sure, there's a lot of stuff that people that they could do on their own, but I mean, monthly, you said it's quite a bit of hours that you're putting into this. And so like these people, the people who don't sign up for that, you know, they're signing up for a week or two of your time for you to curate all of this information, to look at the calendars, to plan ahead on, you know, certain drops and holidays and, you know, things to think about. Like you could do it on your own, but who has time unless your whole job is social media? Like unless you're a social media influencer, who has time to plan out their content for a week plus, you know? So I really do think it'll be huge. My advice would be to someone too, I think if they're an overthinker like me and you see this like month-long calendar, I would, start where you're at. Like, try to batch it out. Batching is really huge. I was doing that like 90s vibes and packing supplies, and I really did like it. But my downfall on that was that I had to do it every day. So I'm sitting there thinking about what song I want to do. I'm trying to do the takes, hoping that I only do it in a couple takes, and then I have to edit it, and then I have to post it. And now it spent 2 hours packing my orders. And yes, it gave people good vibes, but did it necessarily get people to shop from my store? You know what I mean? And so like finding content, you know, you see, like, I know my brain would see the 30 days of content and be like, oh my God, I can't, like posting every day is like overwhelming. I would choose like a few days, like the ones that maybe seem the easiest of your suggestions, like, oh, I already have that. I already know what I do for that. That one seems doable. And like just starting, you know, a couple days a week is better than what a lot of us are doing right now, which is, I'm very sporadic. I'll not post for 3 weeks and post twice in a day because I'll get the like oomph, you know?
You get, exactly. That's why it's so important. That's why it's so important to batch, because I'll get like the oomph and then I'll get the crash. And I'm like, I did it yesterday. Like I'm good today. But if you make it a priority to just knock out 5 posts at a time, you're golden.
Yeah. You started doing that with media.
Right. And then into studio. And I mean, I will say, although batching does make it easier and you get to batch everything, like, you know, I was batching for our content. I was batching like at a week's worth at a time. So 7 reels at a time, and then I would schedule them out. But then what I was finding is, for me anyway, and for our schedule, is that, so especially for the studio, because and I mean, I guess for media too, I was doing it like media was in here and the studio's at the studio. Right. So I have to be in those places. You know what I mean? And it was hard to come up with the content elsewhere, which you can do. It doesn't have to be. You
just have to be a little bit more creative. Yeah.
You just have to, you know, just kind of like not worry about the space of and where you're at, and more of the content that you're speaking, you're making. Yeah. But with that, I was having a hard time staying consistent even with batching. But it did make staying consistent was a lot easier. And I did do, when I first started doing it with the media side, I did do a month straight, because it was only 4 times that I had to record content instead of 30 times.
Yeah. Well, and about how long did that take you? You did 5 to 7 posts, right?
Yeah. And so I created 5 to 7 posts, and it would take me, because I would need it somewhat written out to have an idea of where to go and not repeat myself, kind of. So I had it kind of written out, and it took me about, I would say maybe like 20 minutes to record, and then maybe another
It would not take
It's really quick.
No, I know it is. It is quick. It is quick because I would
professional over here.
Honestly, well, yes, part of it is working with professionals and
True.
seeing their tactics because I worked with reporters who had to report, and I was always
and
amazed.
they have to do it like live,
right? And when they're doing it live, they don't have a script. They wrote it out. They know their intro, and then they just come out and deliver it.
There's no way.
But that's where knowing what you're talking about comes into play because you can
ad lib,
you can kind
basically,
of not go 100% on script.
Yeah.
But it would take me about 20 minutes to record all of them, and they're short. I'm not they're not like 30 seconds. They're like 15 maybe.
Yeah.
And then it would take me another like 30 to 40 minutes editing it with the captions and everything like that.
Okay, yeah.
Now, I'm not using like a CapCut where it does it pretty much automatically, which would make it that much more easy.
Right.
I'm using like an actual editor because that's what I have and that's what my subscription is.
Yeah.
So I use that, and then it does take a little bit longer because now apps and AI make captions so much easier because I have to go in.
Yeah.
I still have it like transcribed, but then I have to go in and build the actual caption and how it looks. So yeah, it would take me a little longer on the editing side, but so I would say probably like a full day dedicated to content creation, which for some might sound like a lot.
Yeah.
Because sure, one day gets you through the whole week. Right. But I need to dedicate that day. Right. Where do I find that day to do all of it? Yeah. So I mean there is a place there is a reason why social media managers start off at around like $1,000 a month because
it's a lot of work.
It's a lot of work, and also too, it's a lot of work for one, and they're taking on multiples to be able to make a living out of it. So it's constantly like on their phone or computer, whatever they use, but it's constantly working to get it all out and in the timely fashion and everything to stay consistent for everybody.
Do you use like a third party scheduler, or do you go and you schedule them all within the what do you use?
So I use Metricool.
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
Yeah. And I use the she was giving me crap for it. So especially for the studio. So for my personal stuff, I'm not on TikTok and I didn't really use YouTube, so I would just use the regular Meta scheduler, Meta planner for Facebook and Instagram, which is a great, again, another free tool, but I use the free version of Metricool. So I set up all of my shows with an account in Metricool. That way I can post, and they don't do.
What was I making fun of you for?
Because you were like, "Can I see all of the? Can I see everyone's account with one login?" And I'm like, "No, because I don't pay for it." Yeah. No, as soon as I said I don't pay for it, you kind of like chuckled.
You should.
So what I did is,
as long as it's not super expensive.
So they're not on. They don't use LinkedIn and they don't use X, which are the two platforms that you need the paid version. In most of these third party, probably with the way they post or they get access to, you need the paid version. Okay. But for Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, you don't. Okay. You can use the free version. So I use Metricool, and essentially what it is, for those who don't know what a third party scheduler is, you basically do one post and it pushes it out to all the accounts. Yeah. Yeah.
So, dang, I just had. Oh, your calendar though, it's not like all reels either. So some of it is a lot simpler than having to sit down. So we're talking about with his content. He's doing video reels that require, recording, like, retakes if you mess it up, editing, whatever. Your calendar is like, just me kind of referring back to it. It was a mix of kind of all the different types of posts, right?
Yeah. Yep. A total mix. What did I have? I had I broke it up into 3 different categories. So like promotional posts, engagement posts, and behind the scenes posts, because I find those are the most among the community. And that's kind of what a shopper for your shop would be looking for. Like, they want to see how the product's made. They want to know when's it going on sale. Right. And they want to know if they can engage and, get a free product or something. And just kind of know a little bit more about the shop. So I feel like for the makerspace, your social media it's like a portfolio essentially. Yeah. And we were talking about this off camera a while ago. But if you don't have an updated social, some people might think that you're out of business. So it's just important to keep it up to date. And you can just have, let's say you have one project going on your laser that day. You can take a behind the scenes video, just set it up of you doing it. Yep. The whole project, I'm telling you, that's probably a week's worth of content. And then plus the finished product, like you're more than fine. It's just about, go ahead.
I was lecturing my hair lady. Because she never really posts. She forgets. I was like, but you're like at least just taking the pictures, right? You're just not posting them. She was like, and I was like, Christina. I was like, why are you not like you have to at least take the photo. Like take the photo. And I think she's just like, I don't know, maybe she didn't need to. Oh, no. They might have had somebody at her last place because it was like super bougie. Oh, okay. And so they might have had someone who like did that for them. Right. Maybe the girl who like sweep up hair and stuff or did the like hair washes. Like maybe she was the one who came over and did the photos or something. So it's just not part of her routine. Right. So I get that. But I was telling her that, especially around here and like Facebook groups and Facebook pages, I should say, in our local town, like before I go hire someone, I immediately look at their social media and see how active they are and what kind of posts they were posting. If you haven't posted in a year, I'm likely not going to follow you unless I have these glowing reviews where I know that you're probably not posting because you're too busy. Right. There's some of those, like our painter, it was our painter or like a contractor. They were like, we can't post because as soon as we post, then we get 20 calls and we tell them we're booked out 3 to 6 months and they're like, cool, never mind. Yeah, I did. And so, there's
love that for them.
Right.
Yeah. Like when I was working with that car wrap guy, like he hired me on for a month to shoot content, and we posted again 30 days straight. We posted content, and then that was like, what was that, like February or whatever? And then he became backed up to like June. Yeah. And then he's like, I would love to keep this going, but like, what am I going to do? Like, how far backed up am I going to be with cars before they start going to other places? And he wasn't in a place to, although backed up, he couldn't expand. Right. So he was like, hey, I appreciate all the work. Right. It got me great return on investment, but I can't keep up with the demand. Yeah. So it kind of is a double-edged sword.
Isn't it funny how like we naturally plan for like failure or like mediocrity and we never plan for success? Right. And then when it happens, we're like,
wait, I don't know. What do I do?
Yeah.
So I want to continue the conversation. I want to ask you a little bit more about, why the maker community and that kind of stuff. But
that's going to have to go on Patreon.
Right. I know. Cause I was just looking at the clock. Okay. Yep. So, tell people about the discount that you're offering. You can, since there's no code for them to steal, you can let them know the patron offer that you're giving as well, and then maybe they'll sign up to hopefully be chosen for it. So let people know what they could.
Yeah, there's a couple of different things. So September 1st 2025 is my first
we didn't
month.
Say that. We should have said that way in the beginning. Like put that on a lower third, please. Okay. God, fail.
September 1st 2025, so very soon. It's the first launch, so the first 10 people actually are going to get a founder's seal for life if they choose to stay with us. Nice. But for the podcast,
wait, hold on. One more thing we forgot to mention. What is the pricing?
Oh, yeah. Sorry. Yeah.
We both, it's fine. Nerves.
Great business owner over here. It's oh my gosh, we were talking about $1,000 a month. It's not $1,000 a month.
Right? Right. Another lower third disclaimer. Sarah is not $1,000 a month.
No, but my
that's why I asked you and then squirreled.
Yeah, so. I'm sorry. Yeah,
me too.
Squirreled.
Yeah.
Which is funny because my favorite movie ever is Ice Age, and that squirrel is like that I love that scroll. Anyway,
Same.
So the pricing for My Social Companion, the standard pricing is $49 a month, and then it renews on the first of the month. And then the founder's price is going to be $35 for like if you're within the first 10. And then for the podcast listeners, if you go and you like and follow My Social Companion on socials, and of course Riley Black, Project Designs Media Studios, you pick.
Oh my God. So
and if you could just leave a comment so we can go through and we can pick a winner to get your first month free. And then patrons will get one winner will do the same thing. We'll get 2 months free.
Nice. So see if you sign up,
that's what patrons
you get 2 months free of social media content planned for you. Yeah. So yes, I'm so excited for you. I can't wait for this.
Where can they sign up, get on the wait list if it's not up, if you're not live yet when they're listening?
Where can they find you?
Yes, mysocialcompanion.com. And then just everywhere. Yeah, My Social Companion. Just
except Instagram. It's
except
social
Instagram.
Companion.
We're not going to talk about that.
Well, we are on the Patreon portion.
Yeah. So what is the Instagram?
My dot
social companion.
Okay.
Yeah.
Be sure to put that dot in there.
Yeah.
But please put that dot in there.
Or just follow the link. Go to our website and follow the link from there.
Just follow the link.
Yeah.
Just follow the link.
Well, if you want to hear why you need that dot in there, it's going to be over on Patreon.
Yeah.
Along with a few other things that we're going to get into in Patreon. But for now, that'll do it for the Gen Pop version. The life update's coming up next. And we're back. Life update time.
Woo-wee.
Yeah. We've been pretty busy.
We have. Well, I'm just going to first apologize to the Riley Black Project community page. It's been one of the things that's kind of fallen off since we started the podcast studio.
Right.
I was doing my, weekly like Monday posts and stuff like that, and I haven't done those in so long. And then it also didn't help that like you started scheduling out content, and I kind of use that almost as like a crutch. I'm like, it's being posted somewhere.
Oh,
but
because
it's
I'm
not
posting the
right.
Shorts.
You're posting the shorts on, TikTok. TikTok, Instagram, the Facebook page.
Right.
Not the Facebook group. Can you schedule? You can't schedule in the Facebook group, can you?
So not in the group.
You'll have to look, because if you could, that would literally
There's only one. It says post or reel for Facebook. So.
Okay, fine. But again, if you turn it into a document, then maybe I can then start posting those in the group and just like make it like regular posts in the group. Because I do want to revive it. That is like our family. That's our, our close people. We want it to be active. We want them to know, what's going on and not have to rely on you checking on YouTube or your podcast platform to know, what we're up to. But it's because we've been super busy. We've had the studio craziness, and then
it all stems from the studio craziness, because the
true.
studio build and posting content, which again, I mean, this whole episode is about content, and
right?
All this and that. Posting that content led to other conversations, and also just busy with the podcast studio and doing promoting it. So we've gone to Chamber of Commerce events. We've been doing networking.
Oh, man. Yeah, that too.
Just getting the names out there. We if you saw, we put the wrap on our back windows.
Yes. Yeah.
So just promoting the studio, and then that leading to jobs outside of the studio.
Yeah.
Like or conversations that led to jobs, like with Josh over at Lone Star.
Yeah, if you're in the Lone Star Adhesive group and you've seen some of the content he's been posting lately, that was us.
Yeah, and I really, really like that documentary intro that I did, so I'm going to be posting that up somewhere.
Yeah.
I'm just giving it some time. He just posted it, so I'm giving him some time with it. But it was really good.
It was fun.
So I'll be posting that.
It was my idea, but he had the idea too, so it was kind of like both of our ideas.
I wasn't gonna do it as a standalone content.
Oh, okay, yeah.
My plan was to have that intro
as the like first part of
intro to his origin story.
Yeah.
But it was a good idea to have it as a standalone thing, and I'm still gonna incorporate it into just a little differently.
Well, and so the Lone Star job, I don't know how much we've talked about on here. But basically, you know, Josh and Lone Star Adhesive had hired us to, you know, go out there and literally shoot content for 2-3-ish days.
2 days we shot. We had a third day as a buffer, but we didn't need it.
True, right. But we shot until like, I mean, and then we even did like a personal project for them as well while we were out there. And, you know, most of it is John. John is the one who's recording, like filming it. He's, you know, the one who's editing it and doing all that. And then I'm the sometimes annoying creative director.
But you make sure everything is straight, and then whenever we're on a topic that we hit certain marks on that topic.
Yeah.
Because I'm, you know, while we're shooting, sure, I'm listening.
Right.
I can't say 100% I'm listening to what's being said. I'm listening to quality, making sure there's no popping. You know, visually, I'm making sure it looks good, and like I have so many things going on that I'm not necessarily 100% listening to what's being said.
Right.
So that's what you're there for. You're there to like, oh wait, hold on. You kind of like,
oh, you talked about this. Let's get some B-roll on that. Making sure like certain angles, certain things are covered. I had like a couple funny like shot ideas, like that girl like peeking through the shelf because she was like hiding and she didn't really like want to be on. So I wanted her to be on, but like in a funny like way, and it was like 2 seconds, so it was like the perfect way to get her on there, but like then still her be comfortable. You know, so it was fun, honestly, you know, just and again like little things like pickle placements that I did some of that.
Making sure we had
I
those
got
Easter eggs for them.
an F ton of behind the scenes footage. I felt like I had to, because like when you guys were like in the like filming, there wasn't a lot for me to do, so I was like, I feel like I need to do something.
That's totally gonna be like my month's worth of Riley Black Media content.
Oh yeah, it's could be more, but so but it was so much fun. And again, if you've seen some of the content, you can see it in the content. And he did do some tutorials and stuff like that too. Yeah.
And then also, I mean, while all that's going on as well, we're prepping for Next Level. Oh my God. That's coming up.
It was like a year away, and then it was like 6 months, and now it's like Jordan Garrett from Curious Bison posted, finalizing my class something 17 days away, and I said, 17 days? Yeah. And it's even less for us because we have to leave several days before. We have to get there a day earlier to set up our booth, and then we have to get there 2 days. Like we have to leave 2 days before that because we're driving, and I am proud of myself that there's a lot that I have been doing. Like I planned and ordered the pins months ago. The pins are done. I have like accomplished a lot of tasks, but I always like to do too much. So I still have a lot left over to do. And today was just one of those days where it was like high anxiety. You know, Jackson is home. We thought today was going to be his first day. I Googled it, looked it up, everything said the 11th. And then we go to orientation on Wednesday, and they're like, cool, he starts on Thursday. And I'm like, excuse me? Like we had podcast shows planned that weren't just him, that I needed to be there for too. So we needed the kids to be at school or in daycare. Yeah. And your mom like works those days too. Of course, she'll be off on Thursday. It's like, oh, great, thanks.
His first day.
You know, that's just her set schedule right now. But yeah, so just it's been crazy trying to juggle all the balls.
Yeah. Oh, juggling
balls, and some are falling. So yeah, but all, I would say mostly good things. You know, there's a couple annoying things here and there, but such is life. But if there's anything you're waiting for us on, just send us a little message and
hit us up
give
in the
us
Facebook group.
a reminder.
A
but
nudge.
you know, we're busy with good things, and I'm so excited to see everyone at the conference.
Yes.
I'm excited for the motivation that comes from those conferences, because you leave those like ready to like
Take
raw.
over. Yeah.
I can take over
For sure.
the whole world.
That conversation driving back is going to be
that's going to be
2 days of plotting.
It's either going to be
world.
quiet because we're going to be so exhausted.
What, are you not coming with me?
Or
Are you flying back?
no.
Okay, then it's not going to be quiet.
Hey, I don't talk all the time.
No, but it's not going to be quiet.
That's true.
It'll be quiet for like a little bit, and then you're going to scroll past something. You're going to tell me.
Probably.
You're like, oh, did you see whatever? And then,
are we going to do content on the road?
I mean,
We
everything
should.
is content.
Everything.
We got to do the whatchamacallit content.
What?
We got to steal Daniel's content.
We do. We have to kind of mock him. Hey, this is Daniel with Live Pixel. We're on the road to. We love you, Daniel.
Shout out to Daniel. Do not, if you're at the.
Oh,
if
we
you're-
should have people submit questions for us to answer while we're on the road.
Oh yeah, that would be cool. Yeah.
Idea.
If you're going to the next level and you see Daniel walking around with a bucket, do not put $1 in his bucket. Put $1 in mine, because I want to save this beard. This beard is coming in nice and luscious.
I'm torn.
And I don't care what you're torn. I want to.
I don't want the shaved beard, and I don't want this beard.
Well, those are your two options. This and longer, or short for about another 6 months before this comes back. So, yeah, give me $1, so that I can raise up more money than Daniel, so that Daniel has to shave and not me.
That's fine.
Yeah. And that is how we're going to go out. Save my beard.
Save my beard. Save his beard.
Thanks for watching. It's been another great episode of the Riley Black Project with Crystal and John.
Bye.
Maybe we're all done. The Riley Black Project. Bye.
Say bye.
Bye.
Wait, hold on. Nino, I'm recording.